Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. Oh boy, so I just woken up to reaction the tea Janae on the teas panel. Um and I heard Master Fundi's reaction on it, and I am inclined to agree with what Master Fundi says basically, because how can you come onto a panel, perfect strangers, you don't even know half of the people that's in the chat. I mean, fair enough, you know the tea. Um, and be talking about co-parenting. Most women's been through bad co-parenting with partners, and I'm trying not to say baby fathers, and they are giving this young lady advice. Well, you all been giving her advice before. She's never listened before in the past. I doubt she's gonna listen to you all right now. She's got a new baby, because I heard the baby as she's talking. Um, they don't stay babies for a long time, like you go through a lot with the fathers and stuff like that, and sometimes you have to just suck it up and move on. I mean, I know I say it's easier said than done. I mean, like, you can't love somebody who don't love you back. You know, at one point you have to come to a place in your mind and your mindset, your head, your mind, your whole body, mindset, mind, body, and soul, and just move on. You can actually make a life for you and the child, really. I mean, the man can input, but you can also get him in a law in the legal way, or you can just deal with it without the legal involved. But at this rate now, right, you coming on the tea, on panels, and they're giving you advice, and then you're saying the haters and all this stuff. It's like, what do you really want? What did you expect to get out of going on the panel? Like, I see that how you have redone your channel, Janae. Um, like I said, like there's two types. There's you, the hustler, and there's Velvet, who's just the same thing but just on a different keel. It's more or less the same. You still have the cult mentality. It's plain to see. The only difference between the two is that one says to how she's on a healing journey. Every single time she comes out and she says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna get over this. I'm gonna do this." That's easier said than done. It's like doing the work. Now there's women above your senior that knows what's going on. They can see right through everything. They've been there. Some has actually got married and had children, and some hasn't. And some can actually tell when when a man is not about what he is now. Solar is, like I said, he don't like women. He doesn't like women. Maybe there's something about Velvet that keeps him around Velvet. Whatever the case may be, who knows? They're both they keep each other relevant at the time, and it's like for you to come onto a platform. I mean, because you came on the platform before you had the baby. Now you had the baby, you're back there again talking about co-parenting. You was talking about co-parenting before. So what has changed? Nothing's changed. You, like I said, you're going through what every other woman has been through, right? And I don't understand why people don't get it, right? You lot was really cussing down single mothers at one point. You all was cussing single mothers. Oh, single mothers, this and that. Oh, because you don't have a man. Da, 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 da. Now you're in the same situation. You're in the same situation. So after doing all that, it's like you turn the, like as I said, you point one finger out and three fingers pointing right back to you. And that's what's happened. And for you to go on the T looking for advice on co-parenting after you done it, I can't remember, was it a couple months ago before? So what solution has you come up with? Right, right. You're calling women haters in the chat because they don't agree with they don't agree with you. We are not supposed to agree with you. We're not supposed to agree with you. That's not how this works. How this works is that, right, you lot put up your stuff, and we talk about it, and we make our own decision on what's going on or what we observe, and then it's left whether or not you lot change in the process is what we see, because you lot are attention seekers. You know, some people really literally cut off the social media. They cut it off. They go and do the spiritual, whatever they got to do. They don't tell the world, oh yeah, I'm doing spiritual work, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And you call yourself a goddess, you call yourself this. What about being human? Which again comes back around. What about being human? Right? Now, you come online on the T asking people's opinion. People gives you opinion, you completely sidestep it. That's what I see. From a little bit I've seen, you sidestepped it. Yeah. You say yeah, but you sidestep it. So I feel that you need to stay off of the social media. You just need to stay off of it. You post the baby if you want to. Post what you're doing if you want to, but at this rate, right, you're not gonna get what you want. You just want your ego caressed, hugged, whatever. Some people is prepared to do that. Some of us are not prepared to do that. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't see the live. I'm glad, because I think I would have come up in there and said a couple things and probably got blocked. um, you know, we all been through the struggle, had the baby, come out, got pregnant, had the baby, struggled with the baby, children, whatever. Do what we have to do to get to the A to B. I don't know. We never had the internet to tell us about being a co-parent. That never happened. We had to just walk through it, just go through it, whether we are part of the spiritual community or not. Can't be using certain buzzwords and think, yeah, which you lot tend to use a lot of buzzwords. I just said this yesterday. I've come back again. I'm saying the same thing. It's just very interesting. And it's like, when do you lot come to that place in your head where you have to stop the whatever you're trying to do? I don't even know. Validation. You all manipulate all the people online to get what you want. Whether it's your like I said, ego caressed, whatever. I don't know. It's just very weird to me. I just don't feel that you need to come online to have a conversation about co-parenting. You're supposed to do that offline. You, Velvet, and the man. Ain't got nothing to do with us at the end of the day. It's just like love and hip hop sometimes, love and flip flop for real. You don't need to come on a platform to talk about it. You can do this without going on a platform. It makes more sense. And to be honest, for one who has raised children by myself, right, it's not an easy at all. Like I said, the baby's small and cuddly when you see the baby. But you have to what you call it, when they turn 12, 10, upwards is when the work is really, really begins, because it's not easy. The baby part's the easy part. Then there's the preteen. Then you got to go through the 18 to 20 catchment sometimes in most cases. They sometimes will you what you do, their children are very honest, right? When they're able to see what you are doing as a parent, they would really tell you they're like your whip. So don't get twisted. Having the baby, oh yeah, cooing. That part is the nice part, but later on, it gets harder. So you have 18 years of that. So whatever you lot do, you lot don't need to come on here and be trying to get whatever you're trying to get off of us lot on YouTube to press your ego about your parenting skills or whatever it is. Parents, when you're dealing with children and fathers, there is no handbook to it. You just have to just deal with it as it comes. There is no what you call it. I can't think of the word right now. I really can't. There's no book for it. There's no book. There's no book. You have to just learn as it happens. You learn by your children, you learn from your children. That's how it goes. So I don't, like I said, you coming on here is just a complete waste of time. Pressing your ego, and you know, and I agree with Wendy. It's a good thing you're over the tea, because I think if you was on any other platform, the questions will be harder. You won't be able to get out of the certain questions, and I don't know how you would deal. And I think they will just tell you the truth, and you won't like to hear the truth, and that's what I think on the whole matter. And yeah, so I'm kind of glad I didn't see the live for real, because I'm glad I just saw the replay. Yeah, she's resurrected her channel. She took Solar off of her channel. She's changed the front of it. She's rebranded. So yeah. So with that said, I just said my little opinion, and now I'm out. I will see you. Take care. Bye.